Hello peoples, it's PotatoPikachu, and today I have another video for you guys, and it's about bad investments. And I'm sure you guys know about what bad investments are. Maybe some of you guys had it as well. I know I did. I had it a few times over the years, and it's not a good thing to it's not a good feeling when you have like a bad investment that you made, but it's something that you will experience over time as you invest more and more in CSGO and in real life and other places. And it's something that you just must overcome and learn from. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on what to do when you do have a bad investment and what you can do to prevent that from happening again, so that all your investments are potentially good investments and the mistakes that you did make in the past will not be repeated. So let's get right into the video. Starting with tip number 1, what you should do with your bad investment when you have one is that don't immediately panic and sell off your investment right away, because what that does is that you're just going to forget about your investment, why you made that investment, and you're just going to repeat that same mistake. So what you should do is to look at your investment and think about what you did to purchase that particular investment and why you did that. And for one example, what I did was that I bought the CS20 capsule back when it was there's a lot of uncertainty about whether or not Valve was going to remove it from the market, from the store itself. And I bought 12, I didn't buy too many, but I bought 12 capsules. But what happened after that was that Valve, they left it in the market and it's just now permanently there on the market for everyone to purchase, and it's completely useless as an investment. And what made me purchase that was I watched some videos on YouTube to think about what investments I should make, and some people said that the CS20 capsule was a good investment, and I just blindly followed that. So what you guys should do is just do your own research. That's very important. Do your own research. Don't always listen to what people have to say, including myself. I'm not that experienced myself, so you should take everything I say with a grain of salt. So don't blindly follow YouTubers' suggestions about what they want to invest in. It's just their opinion, it's not your opinion, so you have to make your own decisions because it's your money. Also, think about the particular event that is surrounded by that investment. Is it from the operation? Is it on the Steam store itself? Or is it from an event like a major or something else? And most likely, more often than not, an item from an operation or an event will have a better yield. You'll have a higher chance of making profit because there'll be a longer span in between the events and the operations. And things like investments on the Steam market itself or the Steam store, on the CSGO page, if you purchase from there, there's a high chance that Valve can fuck over that investment. And with the CS20 capsule, they just left it in there because originally it was there for everyone to purchase. So keep in mind that stuff that Valve have the power to change and manipulate, with the CS20 capsules or perfect world stickers or stuff, those will have a higher chance of being bad investments, and just stay away from those. That's kind of a general rule. Just don't focus too much on Valve, things that Valve can't have the power to keep in the game. My second tip is to not give in to the hype too easily, as that's something that a lot of people are prone to, is that when there is a lot of hype surrounding a certain item, they will flock over it to like a moth to a flame. They'll just instantly buy those items without even thinking about the decisions about it. And for example, when this Dick Stacy sticker was super popular, everyone was raving about it. There was so much hype around it because of the fact that it had the word Dick on the sticker itself, and you could use it for cool crafts and stuff. I really bought into the hype like a really dumb kid, and I purchased a few stickers for $4 each at the time. And a few weeks after, the sticker really did fall down to a price of $2 or so, because the hype was really gone to it. There wasn't really a lot of word of mouth about it. Not a lot of people were talking about it anymore. And that's just one thing that you shouldn't really give into, is that when a sticker or an item itself gets really high, just wait it out, because that's when there's a lot of hype to it, and that's probably when it's at its peak price. So just make sure to stay away from, or don't go and invest in the hype too late. Just do it early on and try to cash out when you think it's the right time to cash out, because when you make profit either way. So if you spent lower than the amount that is currently going for, then you should sell, because either way you made profit. Don't get too greedy. I know money, like a lot of people like money and stuff, but don't get too greedy or else you just lose all that money. That's happened to me a few times, and don't let it happen to you as well. My last tip for you guys before closing this video is to diversify your portfolio and make sure you don't put all your money into one particular investment, because you might never know when something could fuck up that investment and you could lose all your money. So make sure you invest in a bunch of different skins, a bunch of different stickers. Just diversify as much as you can, because if you don't, then you might just lose all your money. And when you have a bunch of different items to invest in, you at least guarantee that you at least equalize on your investment and you're not making a net loss. You're at least breaking even and potentially making a net profit. So don't put all your eggs in one basket, and make sure to diversify or else you might regret it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And another thing I want to close out on is to not put too much money in the game itself. Like if you can't afford to invest too much, just don't invest too much. Put as much as you are comfortable with, and I would recommend maybe 5% of your total amount of income. Maybe 5% is good, or less is your choice, but don't put too much, because if the money does fail on you, if the investments fail, you won't be too worried if you invest a little. But if you do invest a lot, just be cautious about it. Be warned that if they do fail, that is your money though. So just keep in mind about that. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Potato and a Pikachu, PotatoPikachu, signing out. Peace.